Hello, welcome back to Learn Oikonomia. As per your request, we'll be doing different sessions on expected questions for UGC NET exam. So we have already done a video on certain expected questions which cover the planning aspect of economics. We have seen that though planning, 5-year plans has been something which is done away with respect to Indian economy, and since planning commission is replaced by what is known as Niti Aayog, all these things, even though all these things happen, it doesn't mean that planning is something which we have to do away with. Okay, that means that in many of the competitive examinations we have to give importance to planning, because we could see that questions regarding planning has been asked in many competitive examinations, especially the ones on 5-year plans have been asked in many of the competitive examinations. As a result, the previous video was on planning. That means the first part of the expected questions for UGC was on planning, and today we will be discussing certain other expected questions for UGC NET. Okay, before starting, let me tell you that you have to be very much clear about the concepts that we will be covering in the questions. Okay, even though the questions as such may or might not be asked for your exams, that we cannot predict, no. So as a result, but what I could tell you is that definitely you can expect questions from the concepts that we will be discussing. Okay, with that we are going to start. Here you are asked the first question. So it means that you are given certain sentences again regarding planning. Before starting, let me tell you again that you have to be very much clear about the objectives of each plan that we have already seen. Then you have to be very much clear about the plan assessment. That means what all are the things that we could achieve. So assessment is also very important. So objective as well as assessment is very much important. So the first question is like you are given certain sentences and you have to see which of these which of these is or are is correct. First sentence is, in the 11th 5-year plan, the growth rate of the agriculture sector was above 4%. Next sentence, in the 11th 5-year plan, the agriculture sector contributed more than 25% in the overall GDP of India. So be very sorry for the disturbance caused, and let's come back to the video. So these sentences, both 1 and 2, are concentrated on the 11th 5-year plan and agriculture sector. So we have to understand that the 11th 5-year plan, in the 11th 5-year plan, whether agriculture sector stagnated or whether it showed any improvement or something, you have to see. So the right answer here is that neither 1 nor 2 is the right answer. I mean, both these statements are wrong. In the 11th 5-year plan, the growth rate of the agriculture sector was only 3.3%. It was not 4%, it was 3.3%. And the contribution made by agriculture sector to the GDP was only 15.2%. It is written here in the question as 25%, so it is not 25%. The right answer is 15.2%. That means that both the sentences given here are wrong. Okay, with that we move on to the next question. So this is with respect to planning. The question is on 9th 5-year plan. Again, you are given two sentences. The 9th 5-year plan was launched in the 50th year of India's independence. This is the first sentence, and the second sentence is, the first time in the Indian economy the GDP growth rate was 9th 5-year. In the 9th 5-year GDP growth rate of the 9th 5-year plan was set by 7%. So here you can see that is actually this plan was launched in the 50th year of independence, and it was first time. It was for the first time in the Indian economy the GDP growth rate was set at 7%. Okay, so Here also you have the 50th year of independence, and here also you have 50th year of independence, and here you have 7%, again here you have 7%. That means that both the sentences are right. So both 1 and 2 are right. This is a correct explanation. So coming to the next question, again you are given 3 sentences. Okay, again on planning, here you have to concentrate on the 12th 5-year plan. The first sentence is like the 12th 5-year plan, it was from 2011 to 16. Sorry. The first 5-year plan was from 2011 to 2016. And that is the first sentence. Next sentence is the 12th 5-year plan aims to grow GDP at a rate of 10%. You have to be very specific about all these kinds of rates as well as years and all with respect to planning. Then next sentence, the 12th 5-year plan aims to sustain inclusive growth. Okay, which started in 11th 5-year plan. We know that inclusive growth is an aspect which we have started in 11th 5-year plan. Now the options are both B and C are correct. This is the right answer. You have to identify whether or A is correct, or B is correct, or C is correct, or all of these are correct, or A or B is correct, or B or C is correct, or A or C is correct, so, or neither, none of this is correct. So the right answer is option B and C. That means that the plan aims to grow at a rate of 10%, and also we had continued with the inclusive growth aspect of 11th 5-year plan. In the 11th 5-year plan, inclusive growth was one of the primary objectives, and in the 12th 5-year plan also we have taken up this as an objective. So that's all. The next question is with respect to 7th 5-year plan. You are given 2 sentences again. It is told that in the first sentence is told the Jawahar Rozgar Yojana, it was launched in the 7th 5-year plan, and next sentence, small scale and food processing industries were given impetus in the 7th 5-year plan. So you are given two sectors. First of all, the Jawahar Rozgar Yojana and the food processing industries as well as small scale industries. Here you have to see that both 1 and 2, that means both options are right. The Jawahar Rozgar Yojana is a program launched by the government of India on April 1 of 1989. It was launched by merging 2 different programs of the government. So it was launched by merging the National Rural Employment Program as well as the Rural Landless Employment Guarantee Program. Again, if you come to the small scale as well as food processing industry, that is given in the second sentence, you can see that it was definitely given impetus as the plan laid greater stress on improving the productivity level of industries by going for upgradation of technology. Next question is about plan holiday and 4th 5-year plan. 2 sentences are given. The Indo-China war had hampered a proper progress and implementation of 4th 5-year plan. Here you have to understand the year of India-China war and the year in which 4th 5-year plan has been launched. Next, in the second sentence, it's given the Indian economy, the plan holiday took place during 66-69 period. Be sure that only the sentence 2 is correct. We can see that there were many investment that were happening during the first plan, second plan, as third plan, etc. So during the first 3 plans, the standard of the poor could not be raised, and poverty, inequality, justice, all these kinds of things, poverty, inequality, injustice, all these kinds of things could not be given importance. In the first 5-year plan, agriculture was given importance. Second 5-year plan, industries were given importance. So in the third 5-year plans, also we couldn't give importance to poverty, inequity, all these kinds of things. So what happened was that the period between 66 and 69, during this period, there was a shift from the growth approach to the distribution approach. Till then, we were focusing on the growth of agriculture, the growth of industries, the growth of other sectors, etc. But then we could understand that rather than giving importance to growth, or it is very much important to give importance to growth together with its distribution aspect. So that was considered as a failure. I mean, without looking for distribution aspect in giving importance to growth, that was considered as a failure. So the government of India tried its very best to deal with these kinds of failures, pitfalls. As a result of dealing with these kinds of pitfalls, the planners of India suspended the impending fourth plan, and and what it has done is that it had taken a planned holiday, and it extended from April 1 of 1966 to March 31st of 1969. Okay. Next, we are going for the second sentence, sixth question. Here also we have two sentences. The first sentence as well as the second sentence give importance to fourth 5-year plan. So this question is all about fourth 5-year plan. The plan period is from 66 to 71. That's the first sentence, and the fourth 5-year plan is so to raise the standard of living of people. Standard of living through programs designed to promote equality. So in just in the questions we have done earlier, we had something to focus on the fourth 5-year plan, where we could see that the fourth 5-year plan was to deal with since the first 3 5-year plans dealt with growth aspect. Then the government of India came to understand that it was very much essential to deal with the distributional aspect. As a result, we had gone for planned holiday, right? So then after planned holiday, what we had is the fourth 5-year plan. As a result, the fourth 5-year plan had many objectives in its mind, but it was what to see, it was formed for, but we have to see the background. Okay, the fourth 5-year plan, the right answer here is neither one or two, both the sentences are wrong. The fourth 5-year plan was formed for the years from 1969 to 74, and it was the first plan which was launched by the Indira Gandhi government. The country was during that time at a very much pressuristic situation. We had devaluation, we had recession. So the plan aimed at a growth of 5.5%, but it couldn't achieve that. It could end up only in 3.3% growth. Next, also we are focusing on plan here. Here we have a mix of plans. The question is like, which of the following 5-year plans of the Indian economy adopted the indicative planning model? Okay, so first of all, you have to understand what indicative planning model is. Then we will be dealing with options and we will see the right answer. Indicative planning is actually a form of economic planning, and this is implemented with an effort to solve the problem of imperfect information in the market and mixed economies. Why it is done? This is done to increase economic performance of the nation. Why we had imperfect information? If the seller is selling a product, the seller would be having more information than the buyer. The buyer who comes to buy the product, he or she would be having less information regarding the product. And if you look into the second-hand sale market, you will be able to understand the right example. The seller, for example, if you are going to buy a scooter or a motorbike, that is a second-hand sale. Okay, second-hand sale and second-hand purchase. In that sense, if you take into consideration this, you will be understand that the seller who is selling the motorbike will be able to have a very good understanding of the real condition of the motorbike. But when you go to purchase a motorbike, the seller would be telling that the motorbike is in very good condition, you can purchase it. It is actually out of luck that you are getting this motorbike. It is only out of luck you are getting this motorbike, because now it is cost less, and now it is of high, what to say, high quality, in the sense that the motorbike has not made any kind of accidents or something like that. You will be convinced by saying all these kinds of things. At last you will be buying the motorbike, and after reaching home, you will even though you have done test drive and all, you couldn't make any kind of assessment any kind of bad assessment regarding the motorbike. But after sometimes, after riding this motorbike, you will be able to, after riding this motorbike, you will be able to understand that the motorbike has some problems. So in that case, if you go to the seller and say that I don't need this motorbike anymore, it has these and these problems, but the seller would be telling that no, I am not ready to take it back. So in that case, why you had purchased this motorbike? You had believed, you had a trust upon the seller, you had trusted the seller, and you purchased this motorbike. But there you had imperfect information. The seller had a lot of information regarding the product he sold, and the buyer had less information, which is known as the information asymmetry, right? Next, we have imperfect information. What imperfect information is? Like you do not have the perfect information regarding the market conditions. You cannot have the perfect information regarding the price prevailing in the market, all these kinds of things. So that is imperfect information. Okay. So there is a difference between asymmetric information and imperfect information. I think you got the difference. Okay. Now, next question, we are moving on to which of the following 5-year plans of the Indian economy was terminated by Janata government? We could understand that in the country of India, we had an emergency during 1975. It was during the Indira Gandhi's period that we had an emergency, and after the emergency, when there was an election, it was very difficult for the Congress party to came into power, but the opposition party, Janata party, was the one which came into power after emergency. So the options here is 4th 5-year plan, 5th 5-year plan, 7th 5-year plan, and 8th 5-year plan. The right answer is option B, that is the 5th 5-year plan. Okay, it was launched and planned for the period of 1974 to 79. But in between, the Janata government came to power in 78. It terminated the plan prematurely in 78. Okay, so after that, what the Janata government done is that it had gone for the next 5-year plan. 6th 5-year plan, and it was from 78 to 83. The Congress government after that came to power again in 1980 and abandoned the 6th 5-year plan, then launched the new 6th 5-year plan, and it was from 80 to 85. Okay. Next question, during which plan was the National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development, NABARD, was established? Why it was established, all we know is to facilitate the rural credit as well as agriculture development. It stands for National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development. So we need to understand that this is a apex institution with respect to agricultural financing. It has got its headquarters in Mumbai. It was established on July 12, 1982. And let's see the options first of all. 3rd 5-year plan, 5th 5-year plan, 6th 5-year plan, and 8th 5-year plan. So the right answer here is the 6th 5-year plan. It was during the 6th 5-year plan that NABARD was established by a special act in the parliament, and its focus was to uplift the rural sector in India by increasing credit flow to the elevation of credit flow for elevation of agriculture and rural non-farm sector. Next question, which among the following plans was adopted the policy for universalization of elementary education? So this is the key aspect here, universalization of elementary education. Option 6 plan, 8 plan, 9 plan, and 11 plan. So the right answer is option C, that is a 9 plan. It had a goal of providing primary education on a universal basis. Okay. As well, also you could see the Supreme Court of India has declared education as a fundamental right. Fundamental right for whom? It is for the children up to 14 years of age. Next, very famous question. I could see this question was asked in different examination. In many question papers, I could see questions on Hindu rate of growth. So please understand that this is a very important topic. So it's a very important topic. Okay, so please do understand that. So the question is like the term Hindu rate of growth refers to 3.70 per annum growth rate achieved by the Indian economy over the first 6 5-year plans. And who coined this term? Options: Bhagavati, Raj Krishna, Chakravarti. The right answer is option C. It is Raj Krishna who coined the term Hindu rate of growth. Why? So this is actually a derogatory term. This is referred to a lower annual growth rate of the planned economy of India before liberalization. Okay, when was liberalization happened? It happened during 1991, which stagnated around 3.5% from 1950 to 80s. Per capita income average uh, 1 to 1.3%. So the term was coined by Raj Krishna. Next, again on planning, which 5-year plan on Indian economy target the crop function were not fixed for the first time? 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. Right answer option D, 10th 5-year plan. I don't think you require more explanation there. Which of the following is next question? Which of the following 5-year plans has the highest GDP growth rate in agriculture sector in India? 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. So the right answer is option C. It is the 8th 5-year plan. Here the growth rate was 4.8% during the 8th 5-year plan. So 4.8 was the growth rate. Next, as against a target of 14%, the average annual growth rate of first 4 5-year plans in agriculture and allied sector was the first 4 years of the 12th 5-year plan. That's what it is asked. So it is 3%, 1.6%, 3.5%, and 2.5%. These are the options. You have to understand that the right answer is option B, that is 1.6%. So this is as against the targeted growth of 4%, 4% annual growth rate. Okay, and this happened due to lower production. Next, the first 5-year plan in India is based on dash Harad-Omer model, Mahalanobis model, Dadabhai Naoroji model, and Nehru model. The right answer, you have to see that it is based on Harad and Domer model, and it was not same as Harad and Domer model because you had some modifications happening as a result. You had implemented the first 5-year plan. It was launched in the year 1951. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more videos, and you can be a part of my Telegram channel and Telegram group to discuss your doubts. We in the previous video also we have concentrated on planning. In this video also we have concentrated on planning. In the next video we will be looking on to some other topics. Okay. So with that we end. Thank you for watching. And also I'll be providing the links of both my Telegram channel and Telegram group in the description box. You can use the same for joining.